Welcome back to the Regal Rebel Workshop, where we take a bunch of this to create a bunch of these so I can print that. Let's get right to it, Rebels. Getting right into it, so I really appreciate all the good feedback on using the broomsticks for the legs. The last thing though is I do need to actually get more, either a wooden dowel or a different PVC pipe to actually fit in this hole, or take the ones over there that I already bought, sand down the perimeter or circumference and get it to fit in there. It really wouldn't take a whole lot, so that's probably going to be the route that I do. But we are going to take a side step away from building this up, and we're actually going to come on over here to our small paint booth. So a lot of you guys in the Droidica series actually mentioned I should use this for Halloween because it looks all kind of crazy and yeah, kind of like a massacre happened, which I can't disagree with at all. We are in October, so I'll find a use for it probably somewhere. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead, and I went through with the foot sander that everybody knows and loves from Prop Shop. And I went over this. It's PLA, basic PLA, so it's not like it sands the greatest, but this actually didn't sand half bad at all. So we're gonna go through, I used my super glue technique on this seam as well. I can't feel it, but we're gonna see if we can see that seam after we apply some filler primer, sand that down, and another coat of filler primer on top of that. Then we're gonna see just how well the super glue technique does, and also how good my sanding job was on this, because to the touch it really doesn't feel bad at all, and it really does help that the print itself was just beautiful from the very beginning. Oh, sorry, probably hitting the microphone a little bit. There we go. Oh man, all right, here is the first and second coat of primer. As you can see, definitely some orange peel, which is just fine. That's going to sand out no problem. The one area that I just thought was funny, it's probably just from some crap that's left over in my paint booth, absolutely, but had some stringing that was coming in this corner. Took a lot of it off. That's going to sand out no problem as well. But yeah, so far we can definitely see the seam quite a bit, which is kind of expected at this point. I want to see what it looks like after we do some sanding. I'm a pretty religious user of the red filler primer by Duplicolor. So there's another can there with a lid on it actually. And for those of you who may remember from the Droidica build, always, always, always be sure to open it up with an actual tool. Just something to pry it open from this point, because if you don't, you run the risk of actually popping this nozzle off and filler primer just geyser just all over the place. That happened to me once with the Droidica build. It will not happen to me again. So always use a tool. I went ahead and put this Krylon Fusion metallic aluminum coat on, and it came out looking really awesome. The only issue I have with it right now in the state that it's in currently is that it's just barely too flat. I'm not getting enough of a metallic or metal feel from it in person, at least. Looking at it on the camera right now, it looks a little better on camera, but it does not look bad at all though. What I want to try just to try to capture some of that sheen that the Super Battle Droid actually has. I just want to do a light coating on top of this with rub and buff. And that's just going to be to try to get some of that sheen, some of that almost brushed metal look. So I'm gonna let this cure, and then we're going to go ahead with that and just see what we can do here and see what it does. Okay, as you already know, I took some rub and buff and I wanted to see if I could get more of a metal sheen on this, and good Lord, this is one of those things that with just the aluminum spray paint, it looked better on camera, and now this is something that looks just better in person even. But that is exactly the look I was going for. So I've got it shiny and metal like here, and then you can tell the difference back here where it's still flat. So here, let me put it on the turntable so you can see my fingers there, and it's still flat back here because I haven't even touched it up. See, like, you can't see reflection, well, a little bit, but not much. And then here you can see nice metal look. And oh my gosh, am I blown away by this. This is just going way, way better than I ever expected. So I'm gonna finish this head up, and yeah. Guys, I am so excited about this. So it's the following day. This came out absolutely phenomenal. I am so happy with how this turned out. Even from back here, you can see the reflection a bit. It really is better than I anticipated. Just with that metallic aluminum that did not really look metallic at all, in all honesty. It was really a flat gray. But then going over it with rub and buff just gave exactly the effect I was going for. Kind of this like almost brushed, already kind of weathered metal look, which is, oh man, it's a complete mistake. I'm not even claiming that this is skill. This is just something, if any of you have not done painting on this or anything and feel intimidated, I know what that's like. Don't really feel intimidated. Just go and try something and see how it works. That's how all of the people that have gotten to where they are with prop making started. Maybe some information from other creators. That's really where I started. It's not like I know everything or how to do everything properly. But nonetheless, guys, I am going to end it here. Enough of me groveling over something that I did. If you guys are watching this at 3 p.m. Central Time on Friday this week, which would be today when the video is uploaded, tonight I will be hosting a live stream, and I'm planning on making this an every Friday night deal, but hosting a live stream on my Patreon. That is right, I am on Patreon now, so all it is a $5 a month subscription. Helps me fund these builds and any future builds. All the money goes right back into these projects, and yeah, just helps it so I can do this and live with my family at the same time. So yeah, head on over to Patreon, subscribe to me there. You can join in on my live streams every Friday night at, I still gotta set the time, but I think I'm gonna do like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'll have the official time down in the description below. Plan on stopping in, hanging out with me, having a good time, talking about Star Wars, builds, or just having fun. I don't even care if you're not a Star Wars fan. Just come in, have a good time. And yeah, I've got some really cool stuff coming in the merch line as well. Just hasn't shown up here yet to actually show you. There too, link down in the description below for the merch line. Go check out a couple of new things in there that I designed. I'm really happy with them. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it here, Rebels. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep building, and until next time, please always remember, rebellions are built on creativity.